Welcome to the Gravel Mountain. I don't think I've ever brought you guys here, shown you this side of the map. It's really beautiful, these mountains. We definitely need to get here one day and start building something. Look at that. Look at this village in the valley. It's truly quite something. I think we'll turn this part of the mountain into a gravel pit eventually, and that'll become the purpose for this area. And the village was built in this valley because of the gravel pit, and that's where they all work. But these are all future plans, not today plans. One day though, we'll come here one day. But for now, I'm just gonna keep collecting my gravel, because we're gonna need a lot of this for what I've got planned today. So I'm gonna do this for a little bit, and I'll be right back with you. I mean, there's a fair amount of gravel, and plenty of other resources. This is probably not the most efficient and practical way to do this, but I just love having all the different items in their different storage locations. It's just something satisfying about coming home and putting all the bits away, Anyway, welcome back everybody. I really hope that you enjoyed that last episode. It was a good bit of fun getting frustrated with the villagers. I enjoyed it. And speaking of, I managed to I put Yorland's workstation, his grindstone up here, and he seems to be able to find it and make the morning trek from the cottage all the way up here. Although I don't know where he is right now. It was really sweet actually. One of you guys tested the distance that villagers can find their workstation. It's so nice you guys getting involved like that. Oh, there he is. Hello, Yorland. I have a little business proposition for you. Would you like some coal? You would. Fantastic. A fine transaction. Very good. Well done. Now, what is your next offer for me? What have you got? Flint. Ugh. Oh well. I think that concludes our business for now, Yorland. It's been a pleasure. Anyway, it's getting late. I think you should head on back to the cottage. Go on. Off you pop. Anyway, right. What are we doing today? I think it's about time we cleared out this area, laid a good foundation, and get ready to plan the village. Oh, yay, well done. Oh, never mind. You're just going a different way? That's okay. You do you. You do you, mate. So I've been just trying to smooth out some of the lumps and bumps from where the old village used to be. It's, you know, it's tedious work, but I think if we can just completely clear it out, lay the canvas, I can plan out where the buildings, where the roads should all be. We should probably take this down. It's kind of in the way. Anyway, I'm going to do all this. Lay the foundation of the village. Oh, it's a shame to move this though. Oh well. Oh. I was trying to get a good view, but never mind. I'll show you from down here. What do you think, guys? This is a pretty good start for a village layout, I think. This is a nice open space in the center, a good size for a marketplace or just a gathering point, the town center, you know, something for the villagers to gather around. I don't know, maybe there should be something built here. I do like the open space, but like a covered market area. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's better just having open space. And I got a few different sized building layouts. Like some of these will be like the inn or more important buildings, and then some just cottages. But I really love having these smaller alleyways between the buildings. Like it's nice to have the big open spaces, especially like in the center. Oh, hi, Yoland. I'm just showing them my ideas for our village. What do you think? Do you approve of? Okay, rude. Anyway, regardless of Yoland's opinion, I think we've got a good start here. This is definitely a good start for the village. I think when we get around to building Yoland's blacksmith, it'll be quite nice having it up here, slightly out of the way on the hill, looking down over the village. And I've actually got an idea to build a full-on blast furnace on this hill, powered by a river that flows down out of that hole in the mountain into a reservoir here, and then trickles down a big water wheel here, powering the bellows to the blast furnace. I think it's going to be really cool, like a proper bit of industry up here on the hill. So I've laid out the river that would come flowing out of the mountain. into a little reservoir here. And I know it means building another river, but it does kind of make more sense to have our main river fed by multiple streams from multiple sources. And this one can flow down and split, and half of it go down to that lake over there, that gorgeous lake. And then the other half, where the river splits, we also get to have the river flowing through the village, and that'd be quite nice. Have a little path run alongside the river up to the blacksmith and the blast furnace. Yeah, I'm really like what we've got going on here. It's starting to come together in my head, and hopefully I've planned it out well enough so you can see what I'm thinking. Anyway, let's do something, I suppose. What do we fancy doing first? That was a long time lapse and a lot of work, but it's okay because I am really happy with what we've done here. I'm proud of this. This looks absolutely beautiful. That's exactly what I had in my head when I was trying to describe it to you guys before. So we've got the water that runs out from the mountain, probably filtered down through the rocks, and then into this reservoir that the villagers have built. It's like held in, the water's held in and backed up from this side. Do you see what I mean? Like piles of rocks and gravel as a retaining wall to hold the water in this reservoir. Yeah, it's got thought to it, you know. I've tried to imagine the construction of this dam, a wall of logs holding back the water, and then it carved a channel for the wheel to go in. I've left enough space so that we can have a huge water wheel here, powering the bellows for the blast furnace. And this whole hill, I think, will be covered with the buildings of the blast furnace, the iron bloomery. I'm not entirely sure what it is I'm trying to replicate. An iron bloomery where they turn ore into iron? I don't know, but I've got an image in my head, and that's what I'm trying to recreate. Anyway, these rivers are heavily inspired from this video by fWhip, where he really just sets the style for making a good realistic river carved into the landscape with shards of rock structure on either sides, emphasizing the carvedness. That's describing these builds is harder than building these builds. I'll tell you now. Like, I can stick on a YouTube video and grind away, but when I have to try and show them off, it's stressful. Anyway, as well as the forest streams that run down, we have this beautiful river that comes down from the mountain all the way to the main river, adding even more realism to this world. Oh yeah, I put the bell in the center as well to see if the villagers would gather around it, but I don't know where they are. Where is he? Up? No, that's a pig. There he is. Yoland, do you like the bell? Yoland, are you gonna gather with Tatsu? Gather and chat, you know? Do whatever it is that villagers do after work and before bedtime. I hope so. Maybe when there are more villagers, they'll all gather here and it'll be full of life. I feel like we've made quite a lot of progress this episode. Got a really good plan for the village. Done some serious landscaping. Built this entire river and a dam ready to power the blast furnace, iron bloomery, whatever it is that I've got in my head. And just, set a good foundation for building something pretty amazing here around the village. As far as what we're going to build, I'm not sure. So if anyone has any ideas of like vital buildings that a small village like this should have, so far in my head I've just got the inn, which would be one of these larger buildings in the village center. And then obviously a bunch of cottages and homes for all of the village inhabitants. But yeah, what else do we need? Shops maybe? Or unless it's just going to be kind of a market stall sort of a vibe. It is a very small village. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you've got any recommendations or any ideas for what we should turn some of these buildings into, that'd be great. That'd be really helpful. And next episode, we'll either build some of your guys' ideas, or I have a feeling I'm gonna want to start working on this blast furnace idea that I've got in my head. I need to get it out of my head and show you what I mean. And it also is going to mean we get to play around more with the create mod, get the water wheel actually spinning. It's going to be so cool. I think that's what we're going to do next episode. Because the create mod is just so cool, and we barely touched the surface with our tiny little wood farm that we made. I want to dive into it and show you what me being a builder and being a thoughtful creator, what I can do, what I can bring to the create mod. I hope that sounds cool for you guys, and I hope you're enjoying the direction that we're going with this. We're finally starting work on this village. We've got a good foundation. Let's turn this into something rich with story and something quite special. Anyway, that's enough of me struggling to explain what I've done and what I plan to do. Let's get down to the important stuff. Recommending something I like and want to share with you. This is always the highlight of the video. Never mind Minecraft. This is what it's all about, right? This is why you guys come. This is why you guys come to watch these videos, so you can hear the nonsense that I think is entertaining and enjoyable. Anyway, what I have for you today is this. For me, this is just pure ASMR craftsmanship. There's no power tools. It's just one guy slowly, quietly creating beautiful things. I think he's building a house. There was a small mini series where he built a Hobbit style cellar. That was really cool. But yeah, I just love watching people create things. It calms me. And this channel, more than most, has just such a calming feel to it. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff as well, give this channel a follow. It's really quite something. It's kind of the sort of thing that one day I envision maybe a second channel of mine being kind of like this. Just calming, real life creation of my slow and steady progress on some thoughtful project. Me building a cottage, or whatever it is I end up doing, if anything. Yeah. Maybe something like this. Maybe. Hopefully. Who knows? Maybe one day. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the progress we made today, and I'm excited for where our village is going. I think it's going to look really cool by the time we're done. Anyway, Patreon's in the description. Modlist is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.